Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, wow. Good creek bass. Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and if you watch my channel, you know I love the Berkeley Choppo for fishing rivers and creeks in the summer. I mean, just catches bass all the time. Pretty much throughout the day you can catch them. And I've come to love it more than the Whopper Plopper, which was, you know, pretty much the bait it was designed after. And the main difference in the Berkeley Choppo and the Whopper Plopper, besides a little price difference, is that the Berkeley Choppo is louder than the Whopper Plopper. So I feel like it's better in creeks and streams because that louder sound can draw fish out of the current better. At least that's what I think. But the Whopper Plopper still can catch fish, so I'm gonna see if I can get some fish on the Whopper Plopper today out of a creek I've fished a lot, and I might hit a river too. So I don't know, we're fishing with the Whopper Plopper today, not the Berkeley Choppo, which is probably surprising some of y'all, but I'm gonna see if I can catch some fish on it today. Oh, a small hit. Oh, there we go. Finally. I was just thinking I hadn't caught a fish. Something's a little messed up with my drag, but got a fish. It's a spotted bass, it looks like. There we go. I'm further up in this creek than I usually go. Like, I typically stop at the deep hole that's right below this, but I'd only had 2 really small hits and no fish. So I was like, today I might just keep going. But and it paid off. I mean, I got a spotted bass that's probably a little over a pound. It's not bad. And that was on the Whopper Plopper, not the Berkeley Choppo. I was starting to lose hope on this thing. I mean, I've been out here for like 35 minutes. I don't always catch a fish at this spot, but you know, a lot of the time I do, especially this time of year on a topwater. Yeah, not bad. Probably almost 14 inches or about 14. A lot of times I don't release these spotted bass, but sometimes I do. I think I might just release them today just because they are non-native to the river basin I'm fishing. But there he goes. Oh, got a fish. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's a little red breast. You're kidding. So I think I had a couple of these hit earlier. At least it's another fish. He hit it and I kind of thought he missed it, and I realized it was on there, so I did a bit of a hook set, and that counts. I mean, I touched him. Put a little quick release there. All right, well, I went up pretty far, a good bit further than I usually do at this spot, and that did pay off because I caught both of those fish above where I usually stop fishing. But I'm gonna head back now and see if I can get another one on the way back. If not, I'll probably try out another spot later today and see if I can catch some more fish there. All right, it's the next morning. I got up early to fish the river, and I've got the Whopper Plopper tied on, so hopefully we can catch some more fish on it. Got a fish. Ooh, I didn't even see the blow up or anything. There we go. Right in the current, kind of under that bridge. Don't come off. Little shoal bass. So yeah, this river we're gonna get more shoal bass typically than spotted bass. That's what's native. All right, that's my third cast. That's what's good about waking up in the morning. I don't always, most of the time I'm too lazy to wake up this early, but I decided to today, and hopefully it'll pay off. But that is already a good sign. Nice little shoaly. Well, if we could get a fish every 3 casts, that'd be a pretty amazing day. Okay, so 40 minutes on the river right about at sunrise was only good for one little shoal bass. But anyway, now I'm gonna head to a creek and try to catch some more fish on that Whopper Plopper. Ooh, there's a fish, nice. Seems like a good one. Wow, the drag is not working. It's a pretty good one. It's not bad. On the Whopper Plopper, let's go. Ooh, spotted bass. He's a fighter. Don't come off. Don't come off. Ooh, wow, wow. Good creek bass. Oh, wow, this fish is at least 1.5 pounds. He is fat. I mean, look at that. He might shake. I should probably get the hooks out of him first. Man, I'm glad I came to the creek. This is a spot that gets fished a lot. It's actually Saturday morning. I haven't seen any other people fishing here, so it's kind of surprising. Wow, okay, I can't find my good pair of pliers, but I had this pair of pliers in there. I didn't even know it. There was a time I was fishing recently, I thought I didn't have pliers, and I probably had this pair in my bag without knowing it, but oh well. Glad I have a backup pair in there. I mean, that's a really good creek bass. Look how fat he is. He's definitely been feeding up. All right, I always like to weigh my fish. I like to guess what they weigh and then weigh them. This guy, he's pretty fat. I'm gonna guess 1 pound 12 ounces. Okay, well, he just flopped off. It looked like it hit 2 pounds, but I don't know if that's because he was shaking or what. 2 pounds 3 ounces. I thought he might be a 2-pounder. I really underestimated him. I mean, that belly, like, it's hard to get fatter than that. All right, well, hopefully this won't be the last one out of the creek. And that is a real good fish. 2-pounder, 2+ pounder out of this little creek. Gotta love it. It's a spotted bass. There he goes. Oh my gosh. No way. Dude, that fish hit this out of the water. That had to have been a bass, I feel like. Oh man, he hit that so hard. Oh, right there. Oh my gosh. Dude really surprised me. Spotted bass. He must have been hiding in that tree, or he's just following it and figured that was his last chance to get it. Another good one. Don't come off, dude. Come off, don't come off. He's trying to come off. Dude, wow. This guy might be 2 pounds as well. Yeah, I think this is gonna be another 2-pounder. It's actually, I'll take two, like, even if I just get these 2 fish out of this spot that's like really public, that is solid. Yeah, I don't know, he's pretty similar to the last one. Might be a few ounces less, but he's still fat, feeding good. I mean, that is what I love about these topwater baits, and that's what I love about fishing. I was not expecting that at all. Caught me by such surprise. Man, he hit it right in front of me. I did have a fish hit this lure totally out of the water a few minutes ago. I think that was probably a bass. So that was a little frustrating, but this makes up for it. Yeah, we're gonna have to play guess that weight. He seems slightly smaller than the last one, so I'm just gonna guess 2 pounds. All right, let's see if we got another 2-pounder here. He might be just under, but my guess was 2. There we go. Okay, it helps when you just weighed a fish that was similar size. So 2 pounds on the dot. I could tell it was like slightly smaller. So I had a little better reference there for guessing this fish's weight, but man, 2 2-pounders out of this creek, I will take it. All right, it's time to let this guy go. I'm definitely glad I came to this creek today. I mean, it gets fished a lot, so a lot of times it's not very good, the fish in here. But so far it's pretty good. Oh, right there. That was my next cast. No, are you kidding me? He took me straight into a tree. That was literally my next cast. Man, this could be an amazing day if I could have just gotten that fish. And I saw the fish, he hit it. I saw him take me right into a tree. But they must be hanging around this cover. Right there. I could have had easily 4 fish by now. I'll probably fish up this creek and come back to this area since I just had 2 hits right after I caught that nice one. There's a fish. Nice. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, what a day this could have been. You are kidding. That might have been a largemouth. This is a slower area. Oh. pain, dude. That's 3 in a row that have come off. Man, I could have, oh my gosh. Just teasing me. Could have like a 5 fish limit by now, out of a creek. I have thought about in the past putting like on my Choppo or a Whopper Plopper another treble hook, because a lot of times they kind of just hit the end and might come off. Oh my gosh, I had another hit. That was totally a bass. This is getting ridiculous. I'm also getting pretty hungry. I need breakfast, but why do these fish keep coming off? I don't know about y'all, but when I lose fish, I typically think about that the rest of the day. I lost too many at this little section of the creek. But nonetheless, I mean, I caught 2 2-pounders here, and I've never caught 2 2-pounders in a day here at this section. So that's definitely good, but I still remember I had 7 total solid hits from bass, hooked into 5 of them, and only landed 2 of them. So that's a really bad ratio, 2 out of 7 to land. Which topwater, you know, you're gonna have a lower hookup and landing ratio with topwater than most lures. But nonetheless, 2 out of 7 is definitely below average. So this day could have been a lot better than it was. But I don't think I'm done fishing for the day. I think I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A. I might go to one other spot this morning, and then right before dark, I think I might come back to this creek. Even though it is a Saturday, there could be a lot of people here. So I don't know. Since it was so good though, I think I'm gonna have to try it again before dark and maybe get some revenge on a couple of those fish I lost. There's a fish out of the grass. Oh, please don't come off. Please do not come off. Oh, he's not up here yet. There we go. All right. Finally caught another fish. And not a bad little largemouth, probably about a pound. And sometimes these largemouth will hide in this grass, or, you know, largemouth ore spots. I had a kid told me one time that he used to fish a Whopper Plopper over this grass, and I've caught a few fish here, but there's definitely been a lot of days where I haven't caught anything out of the grass, but not today at least. Got a decent little largemouth there. It could be cool to see what my best 5 bass are creek fishing today, if I catch 5. Right now we're at 4 pounds 3 ounces with the first 2. I'm gonna guess this is another pound 2 ounces. Okay, pound 5 ounces. I underestimate fish too much, so now we're at what, 5 pounds 8 ounces, so 5.5 pounds for 3 fish, which is not bad at all for creek fishing. I mean, that guy's close to 1.5 pounds actually, about 1.25 pounds. And I am gonna have to drop him a little bit. As long as I don't drop him straight on a rock, like, he'll be totally fine. Come on. I may have to take the GoPro off. I don't want to lose this Whopper Plopper. It's like 13 bucks and I can just go get it. All I gotta do is get a little wet. Well, coming back here tonight was definitely not worth it. Fished at this spot again for like 45 minutes with Whopper Plopper. Had maybe a few small hits from sunfish, but didn't get any hits from bass and didn't catch anything. So wasn't that great. And there's also like one of the best spots, had a ton of kids like swimming and screaming and yelling in it. So, you know, that's typically how it goes at this spot. I mean, it is Saturday, so I thought there very well could be some people swimming. And, you know, typically the fishing is not great at this spot. I mean, I've had some good days here. Earlier today, could have been amazing if I landed all those fish, but nonetheless, I mean, like 7 good hits from bass is really good for this spot. Unfortunately, I only landed 2 of them, but they were both over 2 pounds, so that is definitely a plus. I mean, I'll take it. And obviously, the Whopper Plopper still catches fish. I still think I like the Berkley Choppo better. I will say one plus the Whopper Plopper has, kind of advantage over the Choppo, is it is more durable. Like, one thing that kind of frustrates me about the Choppo is I think the wire that goes through the middle of it is a little lighter wire than the Whopper Plopper is. And sometimes that wire will bend a little bit, and then it's harder for the little tail end to spin. So I always feel like I'm bending it back. But nonetheless, they both catch fish. I still like the Berkeley Choppa better because it's louder. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.